Hey guys, I just wanted a quick demo or do a quick demo of the Kohana-WP plugin that I'm working on. This plugin is actually based off of the existing Kohana for WordPress plugin. Now the reason I created a new plugin were many. One, I wanted multiple applications so that Kohana-WP could dynamically bootstrap different applications. The second is I wanted to enforce convention over configuration. This becomes important if you have multiple applications installed that you know how to get to the static asset, for example, like images, etc. Multiple people developing applications. These are things that they want to be able to install locally. And the third thing was I'm revamping the admin a little bit to put concentration, to put the administrator's focus, for example, on the page, and then on the page you enter the parameters for the Kohana itself. The existing Kohana for WordPress plugin is a excellent, fantastic work, and considering that I've only been doing PHP probably for 3 or 4 days, it didn't take me long to pick it up, or WordPress for a matter of fact. I do, however, have a lot of experience in C# and Rails, so I'm not a new programmer, but it was fairly easy to pick up. So let me get started here. Here is a blank WordPress site with the default theme, and I'm going to go ahead and install my plugin from GitHub, since I have not yet put this on the public WordPress site. So I'm in the content folder. And all I need to do is basically get the Git addresses. So let me first install the plugin, Kohana-WP, right? So here I can say I need to be in the plugins folder, git clone that. I'll go up one. Then I'm gonna go ahead and install the examples too. And I'll clone that as Kohana. Okay, so that's pretty much how you install those. And then now if we go to the WordPress site, we need to activate the plugin. Settings, plugins. Activate it, and then we're pretty much good to go. Right now, like I said, it's my development box, so it has some paths hard coded in there, but if you install both of those, everything should be correct. Now, so how does it work? Well, for example, we could go onto this post here, we could edit this, right? And then we could put in a macro. So let's say Kohana, I want to use the skeleton application, and I want to use the welcome controller, right? So what this is going to do, it's going to bootstrap the skeleton application and then invoke the index action of the welcome controller. So let's go ahead and update this, and then let's view the post, and then you can see it says hello world. So let's change that just to show you that I'm not doing any magic. Oops, I want my editor. Right, so I go to Kohana, sites all, here's the skeleton, classes, controller, welcome. Let's change this to, I don't know, span, style of red. Right, now if we update this, we should see it, hello Kohana, in red. So you could see here, this is the normal Kohana 3 directory structure, right? There's no magic here. The plugin basically hooks in this macro, executes that route against the MVC framework, the Kohana MVC framework, and then inserts the results into this macro placement here. So, okay, that's fine. That's kind of cool. So let's see something a little bit more complicated. So I'm going to add a new page, and I'll say order pizza. You know, try one of our world famous pizzas. Oops. It's not VIM, I can't type in it. Or Vim, I can't type in it. So let me go ahead and put this up here so it's easier to see. And then, so I want to execute some route. So I'll say pizza shop / order, right? And then if we go here, we can see that that comes as one of the examples. So there's a pizza shop, and I want to invoke the order controller, right? And I want to place the result text, let's say after the page content. So it should show up below this here, right? So let's go ahead and publish it, and then let's view the page. So now what you get then is this order pizza that was rendered from our controller. Right now, what's neat about this is this isn't just one page. This is actually a multi-step ordering process that has multiple forms, right? So let's say I want extra cheese. I also want pepperoni. And I'll leave a comment, thin crust, right? Now you'll notice that we have a new form here, but I stayed on the same page, right? Page 6. So now I'll say 1 liter of soda. Place order. Then step 3, which is the summary, then shows me a summary of my order. So 3 actions were invoked within the same page, and that's what Kohana-WP does for you. I mean, that to me is powerful. You really don't need to create a separate, MVC page to do this. Just put in that exec route, and then the plugin will insert it and do the logic for you. So what does that logic actually look like? Well, it's not that difficult. So let's go to the pizza shop, classes, controller, order. You can see it's 3 separate actions. The first action renders the step 1 view, right, which was our items. What you'll notice up here is this KWP helper. Now this is needed because obviously I have to rewrite the URL so that the KWP plugin can redirect them back to this same controller on the next request, right? So here it says tilde, which stands for current application, public images pizza. So that's how it finds the pizza image. And then here it says link to step 2, which says link to the step 2 action, right? And then in step 2, then it's going to link to that same image, and then it's going to link to the summary action, right? So this is what you already know. This is MVC stuff. This isn't WordPress stuff. So once you have this plugin installed, you don't even have to think about WordPress. All you have to do, like I said, is go into the admin area and go to the page, right? And then enter in your information. Now you can also see the page routes on the page routing tab, and see we've set up the order pizza shop order. Now the old plugin allowed you to enter stuff here, but to me that didn't make sense because normally you would work within a page first. You'd want to see what it looks like, and there it makes more sense to put the route on that page, and that's why I removed it from this section. But you can go to the page, edit it here, right? And then you can change your action here. That's pretty much it. I'm fairly excited about it. One, I get to learn something new in Kohana, that's what it's about to me. I'm a developer. But at the same time I'm not reinventing the wheel. WordPress does a lot for us, right? I don't need to create new pages. WordPress does templating. Right now it has basic ACL. I hope that there's a plugin out there that does more than some of the basic ACL that I've seen, but somebody's probably already doing it, and we can leverage